FOMC day today, good trades on the ES. Stopped out quite a bit on the NQ at turning points. Frustrating day on the NQ, but good trend day overall on the ES. This VIX continues to stay in this 25 to 30 range. Taking a look here, market spiked up yesterday on the Trump tweet, but it wasn't above those highs, and then it's pulled back once again into this range between 25 and 30 to see the market continue to be in this range is quite interesting. Here's a daily chart. I'm really talking about this wide range right here. Not a lot going on. Market made these highs, 2 days of selling, and then this. And if you look at all the days, how choppy they are, gapping down, gapping up, slamming down, and then moving higher. It's coming up against this resistance level again in the ES, and so we'll see what happens. The market's determined to go higher. A lot of money on the sidelines, a lot of monetary policy stimulus supposedly. Yesterday the Fed sort of pleaded for more fiscal stimulus, so that was interesting. But we will see. Let's go over the trades on the day. Really nice day in the ES. We had cover 3 ES plus 612.50. You see yesterday's trade was stopped out on that big reversal. And we had a nice trade on adaptive moving average plus 737.50. The market rose all night and nearly took out those highs. So it was just wanted to get back everything it lost on the Trump tweet. And you have ES after hours plus 1512.50. Nice trade on the day. You can just see that kind of a V reversal here, mean reversion, constant mean reversion in these markets. AT 2019 plus 737.50, and then on these four strategies you have 35 plus 3,500. So those made up for some of the NQ losses that we're about to go over. The 60-minute breakout short, it shows an end. It shows it closed the trade yesterday. This is not accurate. And I have a 1-minute version in the optional workspace, and I'm going to switch to that because this is not accurate. This is not what happened, and this has changed after the fact. And so what happens in the 1-minute version is what really happened in real trading. And the reason it happened, the reason this didn't, it's not supposed to re-enter on a bar that it exits. And so it did that on the 60-minute bar, and it should have entered on this bar. It should have shows an entry on this bar, which would have gotten stopped out on that bar. Would have entered again on this bar, stopped out on this bar, and you see that in the 1-minute chart. This is what happened in real trading, and these are the results I'm going to put in the portfolio calculator instead of the results that are inaccurate. So this was minus 600 on the day, as you see that short taken at the close yesterday. Also going to look at trying to do some sort of delayed entry on this because it seems like we get stopped out and then get stopped out right at turning points on these. So a bigger stop, or waiting for a delayed entry, say here's our entry, and then we wait until it rallies by 12 points to get in. So get in at the stop loss point. You could do that with the money management algorithms maybe and test that out and see if we can improve that strategy as well. So those are the trades on the ES today. And NQ, tough day, frustrating to see the market do what it did today. Cobra 3, yesterday the market reversed. Don't always mind that as much as if it reverses and stays reversed. Always get frustrated when it just feels like it just ran your stop. The feeling of having your stop run. You can't get emotional about it, but it is frustrating to see that. It's been doing that, I guess, since last Thursday, last Wednesday. The market's been really choppy. We've seen these blips that happen really fast, and today just seemed really blatant. To do this right here, the 1-minute bar goes straight to your stop, and the low of that next bar is above that stop loss. So we talked about a $700 stop loss on this, and that would have worked much better today. It would have been up plus 1,200 had you used a $700 stop loss. I've not changed the portfolio yet, but I will look into that. I have to add that to the spreadsheet, the portfolio calculator spreadsheet. Cover 3 minus 625. Gap continuation 2019 NQ minus 325. Gap continuation 2020 NQ minus 325. These are small losses though, so we can live with those. Minus 1,025 on stock index swing NQ. It has had nine winners in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the loss today. So we were due for a loss, I guess. 60-minute breakout, that was yesterday. AT 2020 NQ minus 725 on the day. So also it was stopped out near slow stock index. Swing was stopped out near the low turning point. So you know that some days it's just against you. Everything you do is wrong in some markets on some days, and today was a day like that. Most of these strategies that were stopped out were strategies that buy strength, and there's these blips in the market that keep happening. I couldn't find a good breakaway point, so we were stopped out in all these strategies. On the NQ, crude oil, no trades. Natural gas, no trades. RBOB, no trades. So no trades in the energies. Gold, we had 2 trades. Asia Gold 4 short, minus 525. Cobra Gold short, plus 575. Silver, no trades. Euro, plus 81.25. Soybeans, gapped up, no trades. We talked about beans in the teens and inflation, so watch for that. Not very active in the other markets. No trades in dynamic tick pullback or tick fader. So interesting price action today in the NQ. The complete reversal of the ES as well to take back all this, and we'll see where it goes from here. Looking forward to tomorrow's trade. You know, when you go through these choppy time periods, you know, it's frustrating, and then you have some good trends after the chop. And so we've had a lot of chop lately. Last week this trade right here, and then these 3 trades right here were challenging, but we had a good run from this trade forward. 1, 2, 3 winners here, stopped out, a winner here, and then 2 losses here. So it's back in a winning series after overall a winning series since this short trade, and then 2 losses in a row, which feels like shouldn't have lost. This tweet shouldn't have happened, it feels like, and this blip shouldn't have happened right here. So, but it did, and that's trading. So we move forward from there, and we're thankful that the gains in the ES helped us out on some of the losses in the NQ.